Wrestling Guy TV episode number 3. It's been a while since I've done a video. Sorry about that. I've been busy lately. Gonna catch up on stuff here. First thing we'll talk about though. I had a question the other day. Let's CM Punk guild thing. Is it gonna work? Okay, people, I want to tell you something. Paul Heyman is a genius. Paul Heyman is a fucking genius. CM Punk is a genius. You have two geniuses who are very good heels. Paul Heyman, who's always been a great heel. Punk, when he was heel, was a tremendous, brilliant heel. I think if Punk is smart, he should have Punk. Because every time Punk has had a group, it made him hate him more. New Nexus, that's kind of a failed to him. I think that was just trying to get him till Money in the Bank. Because it was planned for like a year in time. They were going to push Punk into that summer. But, Straight Society, which I think that was the best time for Punk when he was a heel. That was when he was the most entertaining heel. Because you have him, he's really straight edge. And I'll start with Jeff Hardy. Because Jeff Hardy, the druggy Jeff Hardy, I mean, I know people not gonna like saying that. Because everybody's so pro Jeff Hardy, I don't understand it. Dude, people won't be so about Jeff Hardy for a minute. I didn't say I don't like his skill. He has some skill, but he's overrated. He is not as good as people think he is. WWE pushed him because of Triple H. Triple H wanted Jeff Hardy to succeed. Jeff Hardy is not, I wouldn't call him a good wrestler. He's a good high flyer at the most. He's more of a lucky wrestler. I always thought Matt was better. Matt was more of a wrestler. Jeff can't talk with Mike. He's terrible at it. And every time he seems to get more fans, he lets them down by getting suspended or fired or arrested. That's my problem with Jeff. Let's CM Punk go. You see, CM Punk, honestly, I don't think he's the best wrestler in the world. I think he's the most all-around wrestler in the world. I think if you combine his skill and his mic ability, he's the best one with that. There's nobody that has combined skill and mic ability like him. I think that was always close to. I think the CM Punk reminds me of the younger Chris Jericho. There's a lot of Chris Jericho when he was younger. People are going to say who's the best in the world. In my eyes, the best wrestler in the world is Daniel Bryan. I don't think there's ever going to be a better wrestler than Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, I followed him since he was Bryan Danielson at Ring of Honor. One of the greatest wrestlers, a tremendous heel. I never thought he'd be this good to be the heel. I was a little skeptic because he didn't really show me much charisma before he was world champion. And as soon as he went, he's Mr. Personality. And then I want to take a small portion of this video. My prayers are with Jerry Lawler. I watched Raw. You could tell it was real. You could tell it wasn't a storyline. You just see it. You might close the eyes. Sitting right next to a guy that was his mentor for so many years. And it means a lot to me. First time I met Jerry Lawler, it was on my 14th birthday. It was a Raw. I got his autograph, and it was cool because, you know, I was a fan of Jerry Lawler growing up. I think Lawler was one of the greatest heels to ever live. He was a real asshole back in the 90s. The whole thing with Brett and Doink. Remember the matches he had with Doink, and I just wondered. It's a good thing he was at an event and he wasn't in a hotel. If he was in a hotel, he would have been dead. I think Vince went doing the show perfectly. I mean, well, the names that were said that night, Vince was telling him to say it. You could tell Vince, people say Vince is a cold-hearted son of a bitch. If he was, he would have acted like he didn't care. But just King Vince made sure the King was okay. And you could really see how many people care about the King. Because he's been around this business. Well, nobody's won more world titles than the King. He's won so many titles in this sport of professional wrestling. I think like over 150 titles. It's something like that. And the thing is, and you have, and I'm also going to give it to Punk, Cena, and Hart. Oh my, to go up there and deliver that good of a segment after what happened, it had to be difficult for him. especially for Punk, because you have CM Punk has to feel some regret, even though he's playing the character week before all those things he said about him. Even if you're playing a character and you're not meaning anything you say, you know if he would have died, you would feel so bad. And then, besides that, I was thinking of the whole Cody Rhodes this thing. Cody Rhodes face, is he a heel? I think Cody Rhodes is a tweener right now. I don't think they should turn him face. Cody Rhodes is too good for a heel. I don't think he's face. Cody Rhodes is not that good on the mic to be a face. I think that Miz could be a face. I think that Miz could be a really good face. Because Miz does a lot of that charity work. He does a lot of stuff that you can easily push it as a face. I mean, he can still go there saying, I'm awesome. And he'd be so light. You hear that fan saying, awesome. I mean, I think if you turn Miz face to be better for him, this career, I think if you keep him heel, he'll just drown. He'll just drown. Like Randy Orton's running as a face. Randy Orton is not relevant, really. And Randy Orton needs to be heel. I'm sorry. People that don't like me call him, you think he's boring. Okay? He can't do nothing. Okay? He's a face. He's not supposed to be he's never been good at being a face. Never. He's always been a good heel. He's been just like his dad. His dad was one of the best heels in the 80s. Randy Orton was one of the greatest heels of this generation. Randy Orton was one of the most violent, vile guys. I mean, things he's done. I mean, you saw him do that DDT for the middle rope with Stephanie McMahon. You saw him punt Vince, which that was shocking. He kicked his head off. I laughed. He punched Shane, RKO'd Stephanie, RKO'd Stacy Keibler. I mean, Randy Orton is he's not the greatest on the mic. He's not bad. I wouldn't say he's bad. He's a better on the mic. He's better as a heel. He talks that slow Chris Jericho style voice. It's really good. John Cena. I'm not a Cena hater. I'm not a Cena fan either. I don't like him personally. I think he's a phony. But I do respect him. I respect every guy. But I respect him because John Cena is a very smart guy. I know he's phony. A lot of wrestlers are phony. And Triple H is phony too. But John Cena, you see, his character is too stale. That's what's wrong. I mean, just change it a little bit. I don't want to ask him. A little bit, not a lot. I mean, not change it a lot. I know he's a big money. The reason big money is John Cena. He's what Hulk Hogan was in the 80s. He's what Austin was in the 90s. He's what The Rock was in the early 2000s. He's what The Rock is now still. I mean, but I'm going to say this to you diehard Cena fans. I am a diehard Rock fan. I will always be a fan of The Rock. Because The Rock did things John Cena hasn't accomplished. And I know you Cena fans are going to say, well, The Rock left. Okay? He left. And Stone Cold left too. Oh, but he has an injury, so it's okay, right? The Rock left, okay? He came back. Yeah, it's because of money. You have a wrestler that comes back and it's not for the money. Really? Almost every legend that returns, it's for the money. You think it's Stone Cold return? You don't think it'd be for the money, right? It's for the money. You get paid a lot of money. That's why it's one of the best. I mean, if you're good at it, it's one of the best careers to have. Another one to talk about. WrestleMania 29 could be either one of the best WrestleManias or one of the worst. Saying is, they need a hype. I would start hyping it around Survivor Series. Really, I would. Maybe have a couple of close things like they used to do when they had Lesnar and Goldberg interrupt each other's interviews. Or have, like, the WWE champion at the time and the world champion at the time. Which would be good. Say the WWE champion is... Just go with Punk. And say he's still champion. Or have someone else and have him have a face-to-face with Dolph Ziggler. But I think he'll be world champion very soon. And I know a lot of people don't like me because I mark for people that I shouldn't mark for. Especially in TNA. People says Bobby Roode's not talented. Really? Bobby Roode's not talented. I have somebody who says Bobby Roode is probably one of the most talented guys in TNA. Not the most talented, but one of them. He's up there at top. I mean, one of the greatest on the mic. He makes you hate him. He makes you hate him. The leader of the selfish generation. I mean, I loved him on the mic. He cut his hair. Loved it. You know, that's it for me. Like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Breezy.